Have you ever sat down and actually compared the best ways to earn points for an upcoming trip or trips over the course of a year? Well, the deeper I get into this game, the more rabbit holes I find myself going down. Sometimes I wonder, is it all worth it? All the time and effort and preparation that goes into point redemptions for trips, hotels, flights, cards to sign up for, welcome offers to chase, things I need to spend money on. For years, I've traveled all over the place, going internationally with friends and family, and I never really cared about what cards that I was using, what sign-up bonuses or welcome offers I was going after, what card would get me 3x or 5x at a hotel, or should I stay at a hotel versus an Airbnb. None of that crossed my mind, and I was fine. And at times, I wish I could just go back to that. But as Sum 41 once said, I'm in too deep. Deep Thoughts by Bo was brought to you by LimeWire, since that's what us old timers use to burn CDs, to listen to the American Pie soundtrack and others. Damn, I sound old. Playing the credit card game is a lot of fun, and it opens up a ton of possibilities, things that pre the credit card game I didn't even necessarily know were possible, like flying to Bora Bora or the Maldives. Damn, look at that water. Well, those trips are now possible. These different credit card ecosystems bring a lineup of cards, including co-branded cards that earn points from an airline or a hotel like a Delta or a Hilton. And then they also have their strength within their ecosystem like Chase Ultimate Rewards or American Express membership rewards points, things that you all probably already know. For this video, I'm trying to truly weigh the difference in Hilton cards and Hilton points versus American Express membership rewards cards and membership rewards points, and the true value of the two and what may be a better fit for some specific situations. Now, some of you are probably questioning me at this point, but hang with me just for a sec. This isn't as simple as just looking at the multiplier that comes with the card, since you have to weigh the ease of earning the points and the value of those points. And the value is only as good as what you do with the points that you have, how hard you have to work for the redemption, and the personal value you place on that redemption that may not necessarily show up in the cent per point value. Now let's dig in a bit. And let's take the most popular card from Hilton and American Express, the Surpass Card. And one of the earning categories, which is 6x at the grocery store for the Hilton Surpass Card. And let's compare that to the American Express Gold Card that earns 4x membership rewards points on that same grocery spend. Now, for those of us that use the Amex Gold or know about American Express and membership rewards points, we know that Hilton points and American Express membership rewards points are not necessarily an apples to apples comparison, and they aren't treated the same in terms of value, for the very basic reason being that Hilton is a transfer partner of American Express. So we could take those membership rewards points and the 4x that we would earn at the grocery store with the Amex Gold Card and transfer those out at a 1-to-2 ratio, meaning that 4 membership rewards points are worth 8 Hilton points, which is already more valuable than that redemption category with the Surpass Card. And a lot of people will tell you that transferring points out to Hilton is a no-no, because you can buy Hilton points most of the time for a half a cent each and then redeem those for more than half a cent, getting more value that way than you would for transferring points from American Express out to Hilton. But what if we don't want to spend more money on Hilton points? After all, the point of these points is to redeem them. And you shouldn't feel bad about not getting the absolute best value cent per point ratio on every single redemption. But what you should do is set a baseline on the parameters of the redemptions that you're going to make. Make sure there's enough value there when you compare it to a simple cashback card where you could earn 5x cashback. Then you could cash those points out and buy the Hilton points at a half a cent each, which is a popular strategy. But those cashback cards don't come with some of the travel protections and benefits and airport lounge access that I love so much. You can keep digging in on these scenarios, and clearly some of them are going to give you more value than others. One thing that I really like is that American Express and Hilton do have transfer bonuses, and it seems to be relatively often. The most recent was a 40% boost on your points, so that you could transfer 100,000 membership rewards points to Hilton, which would equal 280,000 Hilton points, which can cover 3 nights at some of their top end or higher end properties. Even though I haven't really dug in on Hilton all that much, and I seem to find a tough time finding those redemptions at 95,000 points that you hear so often that can be made. For me, it's more about using these points on a trip that you want to take when you want to take it, not necessarily getting the best cent per point value that's going to show well in a redemption video. Another example here to compare to the Hilton Surpass Card would be to use the American Express Platinum Card to book your Hilton stays through the Amex Travel Portal, which earns 5x membership rewards points. And I know what you're thinking, 5x membership rewards points, even at the 2-to-1 ratio, isn't as good as the 12x that you would earn with the Surpass card on Hilton stays. But remember, the 2-to-1 ratio plus these bonuses that you see pretty often for transferring points out, like the 40% bonus that I just mentioned, would mean that that 5x that you would earn through the Amex travel portal using the Platinum card, which by the way, you can link your Hilton account and you do get gold status with the Platinum card, would mean more like 14x by using the Platinum card compared to the 12x with the Surpass. All that being said, I don't necessarily think right now is a great time to be transferring membership rewards points out to Hilton. And the whole point of this video is to compare the two. But American Express and Hilton have a few amazing welcome offers right now on some of their cards. Even the no annual fee Hilton Honors card that comes with 70,000 points plus a free night award that's uncapped for only spending $2K in 6 months. You really can't beat this offer, and a great starting point with Hilton cards, especially if you have something like the American Express Platinum card where you already get gold status, or that Hilton Surpass card that I've talked about a few times. This video has a similar offer, 130,000 Hilton points plus that free night award that's uncapped. And it's more of a good catch-all card with different earning categories, 6x on restaurants and dining, 4x on online retail. So a great card to use as you're hitting the welcome offer. Plus this card only comes with a $150 annual fee, and it's $3K that's needed in the 6 months to hit that welcome offer. You can also earn another free night award with this Surpass card after spending $15K on the card, which in the year when you're hitting the welcome offer really is a little bit more attainable if you move more of your spend to this card. If you were to do the math, spending $15K to get this uncapped free night award could be equal to somewhere around a 6.5% return. If you value that uncapped free night award at somewhere around $1,000, plus the points that you're going to earn on this card to hit that, which would be at least another 45,000 points, with that minimum category being 3x Hilton points with the Surpass. I really like this card. I've reviewed the Surpass card in previous months, but having more of a legit scenario where I could get application out of this card, plus with this welcome offer that's going on right now, by the time you watch this video, I may already have the Surpass card or the basic Hilton Honors card in my wallet. There's some different scenarios I wanted to walk through, and I am going to show a few images on the screen here. One of my friends is getting married at the Hilton La Romana in the Dominican Republic this December, and I was looking to use some of these Hilton cards potentially to be able to use points for this entire trip. But after doing some of the math on the calculations, as you can see here, just over $1,100 for 3 nights at this all-inclusive property, the redemptions were absolutely terrible. Less than a half of a cent per point. Just not something that's worthwhile to use these Hilton points or to transfer American Express points out to Hilton to book this stay. I'm in a better spot just to be able to pay cash for this, use one of the Hilton cards so that I'm earning the additional points that way in order to do so, which to me is one of the only areas where it's worthwhile. If I'm hitting a welcome offer on one of these Hilton cards, I'll use it on Hilton stays, and I'm somewhat double dipping to accrue quite a few additional points that way versus just using the Platinum card or something like that, or using a Hilton card for some of my basic spend where I have other cards with better earning multipliers on those categories. So I think that's probably the route that I'm going to go, is just paying cash for this upcoming Hilton stay, and then be able to have essentially a free night award and over 200,000 points banked that I could use on an upcoming trip that I will plan to take probably early in 2025. If you think there's anything I'm missing with the redemptions and the Semper point valuation, or some ways that I should be looking at this from a different lens, feel free to leave comments down below. I'm always curious what people are doing with their points and how they're redeeming those. With that being said, make sure you're redeeming those points for incredible memories. Hit me up if you have any questions, any upcoming stays that you want to talk about, or cards that you're using. I appreciate you watching, and until next time, cheers.